And welcome to the news at when, the 1600s, when the people of Britain went to war with each other to decide whether they wanted the country ruled by a king or ruled by Parliament. With more details, it's over to Bob Hale with the Civil War report. Bob.
Thank you, Sam. Well, it's 1625, and I hope you're dressed smartly because here comes the King. Yes, it's King Charles I, and right from day one, he is stirring up trouble. Mainly because he's supposed to be a Protestant, like the Church of England, but he keeps doing some very Catholic-y things, like marrying a Catholic, praying like a Catholic, and wearing an I Love Catholics t-shirt. Except not the last one. And Charlie's behaviour annoys an awful lot of people, especially the Parliament down here in London. So Charlie tells them to take some time off. About 10 years, in fact, leaving him in charge of the entire country, which is jolly good fun. But not for long. First, the Scots, sick of this bossy, Catholic-loving king, start a war against him. And then the Irish, sick of English people stealing all their land, start another war against him. And wars are very expensive. So Charlie brings back Parliament, just so he can ask them for some money. And they say no, because you tried to get rid of us, remember? And instead, they just give him a big long list of everything they don't like about him. Well, talk about trouble. Over the next 2 years, the country divides in two, with some people siding with Charlie, that's the Cavaliers, and other people siding with Parliament, that's the Roundheads. Until, in 1642, here in Nottingham, civil war is declared. And what a war it is. In fact, if we look at the fightometer, we can see that the first major battle, Edge Hill, victory goes to no one at all. How very dull. It's a dead heat. But in round two here in London, the winner is, a great result for the Roundheads there, followed by a real killing for the Cavaliers down in the West Country, and then another win for the King up north, taking Bolton, Preston, Wigan and Liverpool, where my cousin Ted runs a dry cleaners, just off the high street, half-price shirts on Wednesdays. Worth remembering. But the King's luck can't last. It's complete murder at Marston Moor, followed by a knockout at Newbury and annihilation at Naseby. In fact, he's doing so badly, he's broken our thingy. But Charlie has an idea. He'll make a truce with the Scots if they'll help him fight the Roundheads, which is absolutely brilliant. Except it doesn't work at all and they just hand him over to Parliament. Whoops! So, the Roundheads win, the Cavaliers lose, and that is the end of that. But not for long. It soon becomes clear that the Roundhead leader, Oliver Cromwell, is about as much fun as stinging nettle underpants. So the Scots finally form an alliance with Charlie to overthrow Cromwell. Yes, it's Civil War Part 2. With the Scots and the Cavaliers fighting on the same side, there's no way they can lose. Or so we thought. Yes, Cromwell completely crushes both of them, and it's goodbye Civil War, goodbye Charlie's head, and indeed goodbye kings and queens altogether. Yes, Cromwell is now in charge of the country, and with all the warring finally over, Ollie can stop being mean to the Cavaliers and start being mean to the rest of us. He turns Britain into a Puritan state, which means banning pretty much anything that's fun, including sport, theatre and Christmas. And then he runs out of stuff to ban, gets bored and dies. So his son Richard takes over, but he's about as much use as a jelly pickaxe. And before long, the people of Britain just want the petty Puritans out and the crazy king's back. Yes, Prince Charles is welcomed home with open arms. He becomes King Charles II and the monarchy is restored. It's the Restoration, which gives us all sorts of fun things, including Restoration comedies, Restoration fashion and Restoration furniture, including this delightful mahogany bureau. Now, do I hear £750, 750 of the bureau, 750 once at the back, 750. I've got 800 for the bureau, 800 going once at the 800, 900 for the bureau, 900 at the back, then 950 at the back. There, I've got £1,000, £1,000 going once at 1,000, twice at 1,000. Sold for £1,000 at a beautiful lady with a beautiful bob haircut. And back to you, Sam.